Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we got something new going on, so before you just click away, listen for a few minutes, trust me, it's worth it. I'm talking about Carob. Today we're gonna make some delicious, nutrient-dense and protein-rich crispy Carob balls. So welcome back to Raffitness. My name is WRLD and this video is gonna be going into the health playlist. I'm a health and fitness enthusiast and we're gonna have some fun today with a healthy mass building treat. So first I'm just gonna tell you some stuff about the Carob. Some like to refer to it as a healthy substitute to chocolate, but it really tastes quite different, so I don't know if that really is the solution. But if you're really open-minded and you just think of it as a healthy new treat, then I think that'll definitely work. A few more facts about Carob and chocolate. Chocolate is actually naturally bitter, whereas Carob is naturally sweet. So that makes you even more aware that you should look at the ingredients when you buy chocolate, what kind of added sugars are in there, otherwise it would be very bitter. And those sugars are usually, it's usually sweetened with high fructose corn syrup. And Carob can also be sweetened with refined sugars, but it's naturally sweet, so if you buy it naturally, it's already a plus point. You don't need to necessarily put different kinds of sweeteners in it. And also, Carob has no fat, believe it or not, and chocolate does, cacao butter, right? So if you want to cut on calories, you could just take Carob, but you do want to, be aware of the sugar amount that you're taking in, because it does have naturally sugar within it already, and that can add up real quick. Alright, so now it sounds like chocolate is like a lot worse, but no. It also has some good stuff in it. It has antioxidants, magnesium, and other stuff, but it doesn't have fiber, at least not as much as Carob. Carob has a lot of calcium, iron, magnesium, vitamin A and B, polyphenols, and is quite rich in fiber. So enough talking and let's get started. We're going to start off with 1 cup of peanut butter. This is actually our protein, okay? So peanuts have quite a bit of protein, and of course you want to check to get some natural peanut butter. This is from Adams. My grandma just flew by actually and came to visit. So this is the peanut butter from the US. This does look like quite a bit of fat, but trust me, these are treats. We do not eat 10 of them, we eat 2 or 3 of them a day. Our second ingredient is honey. You can use maple syrup as well. Doesn't really matter, but we're gonna use honey today. Now we mix this in a bowl. Our third ingredient is vanilla. 1 teaspoon. Just gives it a nice, vanilla taste. Here we come to the fourth ingredient, the dry ingredients. Now this is crispy rice. This is what makes it kind of crunchy, crispy. And this is also from the US that my grandma brought. But you can find this if you live in Switzerland in Migros. It's also gluten-free if you're gluten intolerant. This Carob here is also from the US, and I forgot to mention that, but you can find it in Alnatura, and if you live in Switzerland, and I'm sure you find it somewhere else, wherever you live. Here we go, 3/4 of a cup. Now we got 1/2 cup of Carob. And the next ingredient is chopped almonds. 1/2 cup. They're already chopped, but you want to chop them up a bit more. You can also use hazelnut powder, which is like chopped to the finest. Then you don't have to do any more work, unless you like to do it. I like to do it. So, 1/2 cup, bring it down on the board, chop, chop, chop. So we're basically almost finished. We're just gonna mix this together in the bowl, heat it up so it mixes even better. Then we'll roll it into this coconut powder here. And we would actually add some raisins in, but my cameraman, also my brother, doesn't like raisins as much, so we're gonna leave them out this time. But yeah, if you love them, remember this recipe would include raisins. That's also a great natural sweetener. Thumbs up for my camera guy, Andrew, in the back, for always taking a few minutes of his precious time to film this stuff. So, one note, also to heating this up, it just helps the peanut butter and the honey and different kinds of ingredients to mix together a bit better. And yeah, you don't want to put everything in it when you heat it up, just the key ingredients, you know, like the chopped almonds and raisins. You can put that at the end. So it is quite interesting how the carob changes its color into a really dark brown. Usually it seems so dry, and I think it needs something more liquidy, but turned out fine again. So now, after you've heated up the honey, the butter, the carob powder on the small pot on low heat, now you add the chopped almonds and the raisins, or no raisins, without, if you don't like raisins, to add a nice texture. So let's hop on over. So here comes the fun part. So now you can squish it around, mix the raisins and the chopped almonds, this time without raisins of course, together. And the recipe actually calls for balls, so we would take apart like this. This is actually all vegan. Didn't even think of that. So the vegans out there, here you go. Dig in. Yeah, you just make them like this, you know, size whatever size you want. I like them big. And then you roll them nice and sweet in this coconut powder. And finito. Here you go. Me and Andrew, the cameraman, we're gonna make them into bars. That's what we want to do this time. So we're gonna take a bit more. Squishy, squashy. Roll, rolly, roll. One more thing to mention, when you form them together and everything's mixed together, I prefer to put it in the freezer first and let it sit there for a few minutes and then take it back out. When it's a bit more hard and cool, the texture, everything, it just seems a bit better. An all vegan recipe, it's delicious. It will get you those gains, but also just for a treat. You don't need to necessarily be a fitness enthusiast, freak, whatever. You can just eat them as a treat. Make them for some kind of a friend, for a gift, and enjoy. Alright, so that would be it. If you like this content, please subscribe and hit the bell button so you will be notified whenever I bring up a new video about health and fitness so you live a happier and better life. Please hit the thumbs up button, I appreciate it, and comment down below for any other suggestions. As always, stay fit and healthy, and peace!